Next, I would like to introduce Cami Johnson. Cami is a fifth-year active. She is currently serving as the chairman of the Compliance Assistance Committee, and she has spent her time in a junior league as a proud founding member of Health Fest, and she has also served on a nominating committee. She is excited to start this hybrid world outside the junior league and to be able to see some of her favorite people real soon. Outside her junior league time, Cami is a football fanatic, and she said, "Go Broncos." Happy hour regular, mommy to an adorable 2-year-old, and she works in telehealth operations for Dignity Health. I would like to now introduce Cami Johnson.
Hey, ladies. Okay, so I am kind of the odd man out on my own compliance person. Though I do have backup, obviously. So I'm just going to kind of explain what the Compliance Assistance Chair is, because it's kind of one of those things that nobody really knows or talks about. So the compliance is basically the HR of the Junior League of Phoenix, in a sense. And if you have ever worked in HR, which I have not, that should make sense to you from what I've been told. I looked up a couple of definitions of compliance just out of curiosity on Wiktionary, and it came up as the tendency of conforming with or agreeing to the wishes of others, which I would somewhat agree to on this one. And as a business, it is the department of the business that ensures all government regulations are complied with, which is absolutely true. So within the JLP, we have 879 members. That includes about 282 active, 59 provisional, 538 sustainers, and about 15 transfers. So basically, the compliance position is like an HR to a decent-sized woman-run company. Though we don't hear much from the sustainers because they don't have a lot of requirements like the actives and provisionals and transfers. So how we serve. The other than required meetings, so, meeting with the management, we sit under management in the administrative team. And other than those meetings, it's mostly monitoring the compliance emails, which you'll see on the slide. I think I had it on there. Maybe it's not on there anymore. I will send out I'll have Kristen send out the JLP compliance email so that you guys have access to it. We monitor all the emails that come through and review and approve and respond to them. Most of those are status changes, so membership status changes such as leaves of absence or transfers or resignations. We do get a few grievances and complaints that we work through. And then there's membership requirement questions. And we get a lot of those from members and leaders, because there's always a lot of people that don't quite understand what the requirements are going to be if you have a membership change. And so we get those. Like, one of the ones that we got recently is when on a leave of absence, the member has rummage financial obligation, i.e. quota. However, do they have to do a required rummage shift like the rest of us, which is a pretty decent question. The answer to that is no. They do not have to do a shift. There are no meeting or shift requirements when you're on a leave of absence. But it's finding that information, making sure that people know what their requirements are. Then we also have status reports and member communication. So making sure that the management team has all the information they need on how all of our members are doing as far as fulfilling their obligations. And then also sending out emails. So like, we get those end of year emails that say, hey, here's your requirements updates. Here's where you're at. And that's, when you scramble onto Digital Cheetah and you sign up for all the shifts or all the meetings. And that is the stuff that comes out of the compliance emails. We also, for more complicated issues, have a committee, and that committee consists of the EVP, so Liz, the parliamentarian, which is Elizabeth Benoit, the administrative VP, which is Jennifer Jost, and the membership VP, which is Teresa Nielsen. So if I have anything kind of complicated that comes into the emails that I think we need to really review and think about, then I take it to that group and they go in and they make any decisions that they need to make. I also do a lot of work with the office staff because they maintain a lot of that information as well. So if there's any questions about anything compliance related, feel free to reach out through our it's jlp.compliance@jlp.org is the email address. So anybody can reach out and we'll get back to you with answers for any of those questions. Do we have any questions now?
Thank you, Cami. Kristen, Nikki, any questions in the chat?
There are no questions at this time.
All right. Well, ladies, I just thank you, Cami, for that. And I just want to encourage you all. Like I said a little while ago, one of my tips was there's always support out there for you. And Cami is one of those members of your support team. If you are having a problem with a member, just let her know, and she and her team will help you work through that issue. Sometimes it's really hard because you have your responsibility for your committee, and then you want to really focus on the people who are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And every so often, we do have a little flake factor in there. And so if you got a little flake factor going on, please contact Cami and let her and her team help you through that.
Absolutely.
And then also, if there's also like a problem with getting her other requirements done, Cami can help you do that too.
Definitely.